All right. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Shalom and good evening. This is Moshe Ben, simply Ben. Got another live stream for y'all. Just want to break down a new video that Pastor Dowell has uploaded by Pastor Dowell Answers. He just seems like he refused to repent. You know, shout out to Ringo TV. Big salute to Ringo TV. He been exposing, bringing the receipts about how Pastor Dowell has stolen another man's wife. His wife, known as Sister Nellie, allegedly he had stolen her, got her to turn on her husband, Eric Gonzalez. You know, Sister Nellie is the Latina wife of Pastor Dowell that he stole allegedly from Eric Gonzalez. Now that's messed up. How you gonna have a man's wife to turn against him? That's going against scripture. That's straight up wicked. And he just seems to refuse to repent. Big salute, Master Moshe. Welcome to the live stream, Aki. Welcome. You know, and it's just so baffling to see these men that don't want to think for themselves, want to still support this wicked pastor. You know, because Dowell, he's full of wickedness. But I'm just gonna break down this response video he did, I guess, to everybody that's making videos towards him. You know, like I say, shout out to Ringo and the other content creators that's been touching base on this. He's under a lot of heat. You know, hopefully many people will open their eyes and realize this is not a place you want to be at Straightway. You do not want to associate or join this so-called cult, because it is a cult. I don't care. You might have some detractors in this chat room. I don't care. I'm ready for the smoke. All y'all Dowell supporters, y'all can come with the smoke. I'm ready for the smoke. You know, y'all probably gonna watch in the clouds. You know, because y'all want to defend somebody that's taking y'all money, y'all energy, and y'all souls, taking your wives too. Brothers better hide y'all wives. If you go to Straightway, better hide your wives, because Dirty D Dowell gonna take your wife. Dirty D Dowell. But anyway, let me play this video he did. Oh, that was one day ago he did. All right, let's see.
All the false accusers, because none of them know the story. Even if they... All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Since YouTube Pastor Dowell here, listen, I realize that right now there are a lot of people out there that are slandering and defaming my name. Every single one of them are all false witnesses. They're all false accusers, because none of them...
Whoa, Dowell. Speaking of slander, did that to your number one loyal supporter, Pastor Rufus, your right-hand man? Did you slander him? Did you call him all types of things? You saying he was lazy, saying he don't lift weights, he lift plates, saying he's one of the most laziest brothers that you work with? You want to talk about slander? Did you slander him? When you kicked him off, you gave him 30 days to get off the land, and you gonna slander him?
Know the story. Even if they did know the inside scoop, based on where they're at spiritually, they are not going to judge righteous anyway. Truth is, who cares about what...
Whoa, Dowell. Did you judge righteously when you talk to another man's wife without him being in the presence? You want to get on the Christian church, because this is what they do in the Christian church. A lot of these pastors, they will counsel a married woman without the presence of her husband being there. If you call yourself a man of Yah, and when it comes to counseling a sister in a church, you got to make sure her husband in the same presence, because you're not supposed to keep company with another man's wife. It talks about that in the Apocrypha. You know, that's common sense. You're not supposed to keep company with another man's wife. He's supposed to be in the presence. If you're going to give counsel to a sister in the church and you know she's married and have a covering, which her husband is her covering, he's supposed to be in the presence. Come on now. Get your act together, Dowell.
People say, and the videos that they're making, who cares?
You see how prideful he is? He say, who cares? So you don't care about people calling you out and rebuking you? You don't care about repentance, Pastor Dowell? You know, you don't care about repentance. You say, who cares, huh? Well, the Most High cares, and you better care on the day of judgment. Facts.
They truly care. I know Straightway don't care, because it's not stopped us in anything we're doing. Listen, again, it's amazing. But, you know, if we were really truly in a court, a real true court, many of you would be ashamed of yourselves. Most of you should be ashamed because you are not even following the book. Most people are telling me that I need to repent. You need to repent for not even following the book. Don't even know all the story. All you know is one side. People are calling me and telling me what somebody said who was in the ministry some years ago. I'm going to say this. By their fruits, you shall know them. Just because somebody says that I said.
All right. He like using that line, people. He like using that line, family. Talk about by their fruits, you shall know them. By their fruits. Man, you can't, that don't fly around here. Because he'll like to use that to defense to his so-called detract talking about by their fruits, you should know them. What y'all building? Yeah, you got your compound. You build your compound off of the backs of your slaves. That's what we should call it, slave way. Instead of straight way, we should call it slave way. You got these grown men working like slaves, you know, and deceiving people. And deceiving the people, talking about they gonna live debt free, they gonna be free. No, they want to talk, they want to talk noise about us that's living in these cities or living on our own land or own houses or apartments. At least we have freedom. The little freedom. Yeah, we gotta pay bills. We got debt. You know, I'm talking about like the rest of us that's not a part of their cult. They want to say we living in Babylon. Yeah, people that go the straight way, they think they're getting out of Babylon. They're getting into a deeper level of Babylon. Straight up. Yep, he keep talking about one side of the story. Yeah, let's continue the little video.
You shall know them. Just because somebody says that I said this or I did that or I done that, where's the proof? Just because somebody said, do you not think that there's going to be hypocritical mockers? Do you not think it's going to...
The proof, you're asking about what the proof? What about the countless testimonies of brothers and sisters testifying about the horrors what they had to go through at straightway ministries? Excuse me, slave way ministries. Slave way. Because they will enslave your mind, your body, and your soul. And that's straight up facts. Make sure y'all hit the like buttons too for everybody that's watching and coming. Hit that like button. Feed the algorithm. I really appreciate that. Hit that like button. You know, it don't cost to hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you in advance. But anyway, what about the countless people, brothers and sisters that went through mental anguish? You got so much blood on your hands, Dowell, and you too blind to see it because of your arrogance and your ego and your pride. Like it says in the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verses 16 through 19, the 7 things that the Most High hates, that describes you to a T. That describes you to a T. Straight up. And that's big facts. That's big facts. Because let's continue the video.
Do you not think that there's going to be hypocritical mockers? Do you not think it's going to be people that are evil beasts, slow belly, slanderers, accuser of the brethren, people that's simply going to be agents for Satan? I realize.
Notice he's saying all this. He's saying slow bellies, beasts, agents for Satan. You know, he think he's doing damage control, but he deflecting. He's deflecting. That's what a narcissist does. They deflect their faults onto other people. He is a narc. Let's just call a spade, family. He has the spirit of a narc. And for those who don't know what a narc is, it's short for narcissist. He has a narcissistic attitude. A lot of these so-called cult leaders has a narc mentality. They has a narc mentality. Shalom and big salute, Pastor Rufus. Big salute. They has a cult mentality. Always deflecting. Peace and blessings, Sister Naomi. Limited Tag Live. Welcome. But anyway, yeah. All these cult leaders and leaders of these mega churches, or whether it's a local church, and even in these Israelite camps, whether it's one of these mainstream Israelite camps, they have a narc mentality. It's act like they can't be above reproach. Last time I checked, the Messiah, we all under the Messiah, just like the Messiah is under the Most High, the Father. The order is the Father, Father Yah, And you got the Son, Yeshua HaMashiach, who the world calls Jesus Christ. And then we have the servants, which is the brethren and sisters, you know. But I know many Israelites observing Passover at different dates. This is supposed to be the time of repentance for a lot of Israelites. If you claiming to follow this way to the best of your ability, because we are striving and thriving in Babylon. You know, we are striving and thriving in Babylon as saints of the Most High. But let's continue the video.
A lot of people out there don't like me, but I'm going to say this again. I hear all the noise, and I ignore the majority all of the noise. But I will tell you this. I've been doing this for over 30 years, living set apart, doing communities for over 30.
So you think that gives you authority over the whole nation? You've been doing this for 30 years? Who cares? That don't mean nothing. You see, a lot of these so-called leaders of the Israelite community, they want to use the years. They ain't no different on a job. If you start a job and you've been at that job for a year and somebody been working at 30 years, that don't mean anything, because these companies are firing people that's been working there for 20 years, and they'll hire somebody in their spot like it's nothing. Straight up. Which Messiah you follow? Repent for your foul, dirty mouth. Foul, dirty mouth. I bet you listen to, I bet you watch rated R movies, double F, whoever this FF is. I bet you watch rated R movies. You probably see a beautiful woman and start thinking all kind of thoughts about it, because you human. We all human. I ain't religious, bro. I'm not a religious person, you know. I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual being having a human experience, just like the rest of y'all. But y'all let religion blind y'all from seeing that. Y'all need to start. Y'all scared to think into the higher realms. You know, I'm a different Israelite, you know. I ain't no camp Israelite. I ain't associated with no camp, no organization, you know. Yeah. The same one saying, I got a foul, dirty mouth. They children probably be watching, listening to Cardi B and all them mainstream rappers. Straight up, and that's big facts. But let's get back to the video.
Something new. And this ain't the first time that I've been here, and it won't be the last time. I understand I'm a hated man. I can only imagine what Jesus went through. Jesus, and I'm not Jesus by any way.
Well, Jesus, he didn't commit adultery. Jesus, he kept the Torah. Jesus was a man after the Most High heart. He kept the Torah to a T. He taught repentance. That's the man named Yeshua came to teach, was repentance. And it seems like you not doing that, Dowell, you know. I mean, Ringo did an 8-hour live stream. Like I say, shout out to Ringo TV. As a matter of fact, when I woke up this morning getting ready to go to work, he still was live. I was like, what? But that's his job. You know, he a full-time content creator. You know, he dedicated to doing that. But anyway, let's continue.
But he went about doing good and healing all that was oppressed of the devil, because y'all was with him. They couldn't lay any sin to his charge, and yet they killed the most righteous man in the universe. Now, because I have a Judas that defected, and now all this information is coming out about him, because you know what the finger pointing is, right? The finger pointing is to point your finger towards me, and then get all these people who are not adding nothing to me in my life. Why would you think I care about your opinion? All it's done is just help bolster and help foster and help strengthen the base that I already have. But it's also let us know who our enemies are. So I've been given
enemies. So you see Ringo as an enemy. You see all the brothers and sisters that's sharing their testimonies about what they went through at your organization as enemies. How dare you? What about them? What about their mental anguish? What about how they had to go through? Think about the guy that Ringo shared the other day. What's his name was? Jamie. He was sincere. The Gentile Jamie. He lost his wife. You split up that man's family. That is wicked. You split up his family. He took his 2 sons with him, and his wife stayed on a compound. Man, that's just straight up messed up. Even though he claimed to be healed, which he probably could be healed from the drought, it still scarred him. It still scarred him. Straight up, it still scarred him for life. Yeah, I heard about that, Sick'em Dogs. Everybody that's coming in, welcome to the stream. Make sure y'all hit the like button, show some support, appreciate it. Yeah, I heard about, that's who he learned under the RG Stare, the Gentile. Yeah, RG Stare. Yeah, that was his mentor. Yeah, I heard about that. And he had the same tendencies, Stare. Pastor Stare, you know, he had multiple wives and was marrying younger women, you know. Welcome to the, yeah, he's still being defiant. Dude, not humble at all. Yeah, the Most High gonna humble him. The Most High will humble him. Yeah, but they like to use that, well, I've been doing this for 30 years. So what? You know what? It's going to be a lot of Israelites say they've been in this walk and been a leader of this movement for what, 40 years? And they might not make the kingdom, just like you're going to have some freshly awakened Israelites making the kingdom because of their spirit, because of their heart, because they are sincere. Years don't mean anything. What that's going to mean to the wisdom of the Most High? How many years? You know, he's infinity. He's the Alpha and Omega. But let's continue.
Giving the direction to my people that follow me as I follow Messiah. Ignore the noise. Don't go out there and soak and immerse yourself with all this rhetoric and all these lies, because the one thing these accusers of the brother won't do, they will not come to our face and bring those accusations. You know why? Because they're all false. Now, do I expect to be slandered? Yes. Do I expect to be accused? Yes. Do I expect to be falsely represented? Yes. You know why? Because I preach a message unlike any other preacher on this internet. I bring out the word that tells us we should live set apart. Because that's what the book says. All that believe work together. You people say you believe out there. How many y'all together? So just realize this and notice this. And I'm doing this for the Israelites who are actually telling me what people are saying. Listen, Pastor Dowell, don't care what they're saying. By their fruits, you shall know them. That's all I care about, the fruits. And remember.
By their fruits. He like using that. By their fruits, you should know them. We're going to get to that. Don't worry. We're going to get to that. Like it says in scripture, yeah, you can keep saying that all you want. By their fruits, you should know them. Yeah, of course they're going to ignore the noise because they can't watch the noise. I bet you some of the saints probably don't even have Wi-Fi, or they don't have tablets. They don't have no electronic devices, no cell phones. I bet you the only ones on that compound probably got electronics is Dowell and the leadership. Because if the saints were able to have cell phones, internet access, they would be able to watch videos like this stream, Ringo, New Breed, and any other brothers and sisters. They will be able to have access to the world. What's going on in the world? They living in prison. That's like being in prison. You don't have access to no internet access. You can't I don't want to live that type of life. I don't want to live amongst them. You know, and I want to advise any one of y'all to want to live amongst. I don't care how fine and dandy they paint a beautiful picture. Yeah, they paint a beautiful picture. They paint a beautiful picture. Don't get it twisted, but it's a deception. Like General Akbar said in Star Wars, it's a trap for all the Star Wars fans. They probably can't even watch Star Wars. They can't even watch movies, I bet you, the Saints, because they don't got no TVs in their house probably. They like the apostolic. Y'all know the apostolic religion? Because we got them apostolic people down here. You know, they tell their congregation they can't have electronics. Let me tell y'all about these, because they got a few apostolic churches around here where I stay. Man, I seen some of them apostolic, man. One of them was driving a BMW. He had to have been probably like, his wife was driving a BMW. He probably was like maybe the pastor. So they tell their congregation they can't have no TVs in their house or electronics, but the damn apostolic pastor driving a Mercedes Benz, and they probably got TVs. And that's why I say religion is a bunch of, some of these religious, man, is just a bunch of buffoonery. You know, it's hypocrisy. It's straight up hypocrisy. Because You gonna tell your saints at straightway not to have stuff in your house like TVs, electronics, but he have all that because how you making these videos? You know you have to have Wi-Fi connection in order to be on the internet. You need Wi-Fi to get on the internet. Straight up. I call it slave way. This so-called slave way community take away everything from your freedom. Yeah, it's bad enough. It's bad. Yeah, brother Jamie. Yeah. He was sincere because I watched it on Ringo the other day. That was the other day he shared Jamie's testimony. He was hurt. You could tell he was devastated. He was sincere. He had to hold back tears. A grown man, he had to hold back tears because he lost his wife. That's just straight up wicked. Come on now. If you're a man, you see your wife coming and walking around midnight around the woods with the pastor, immediately you're gonna think some lewd activity went on. You know, some lewd activity. You know, and you can't live off $100 a month. You can't. No way. Ain't no way. Not in this day and age. You cannot. You cannot. So glad my brother Jamie is doing well now. So much closer for him for finally telling his story. Yep. People in prison better than these people on street. Golly, Jews. Hey, hey, how they say they get 3 meals in a cot. 3 meals in a cot. Yep. But yeah, you can't live off $100 a day. I'm sorry. I don't care what part of the world you live in. Even in countries where things are cheap, you can't do that. You cannot. You cannot. Especially in America with the inflation. Think about that. A family of 4, you got the husband, the wife, and the 2 children, and you give them $100 to live off a month. They can't do that. It's impossible. And that's wrong. He taking these men check and he just giving them a fraction, not even a fraction, a small percentage of it back for allowance. That's just straight up wicked.
By their fruits, you shall know them. That's all I care about, the fruits. And remember, these people ain't my judge. God's my judge. I'm going to keep on doing what I'm going to do. And watch this. Give it a few years. Right now, everything's hot. Give it a few years and let's see what these people are.
Oh, you arrogant. You hear him, huh, y'all? Well, let me try to rewind it. Hold on, let me rewind it. Y'all heard him, huh? How arrogant he is. Hold on, let's rewind it.
I don't care what they're saying. By their fruits, you shall know them. That's all I care about, the fruits. And remember, these people ain't my judge. God's my judge. I'm going to keep on doing what I'm going to do. And watch this. Give it a few years. Right now, everything's hot. Give it a few years and let's see what these people are. Just give it a few years. That's all it takes. Sometimes it don't even take that long. But hey, just because I got one person that is offended and mad at me and runs to the internet to express all of his grievance, that's only to try to affect the ministry.
So you Eric, he talking about right now everything is hot right now on the internet. Give him a few years. How you know you're gonna be here in a few years, Dowell? You don't know. You might not even be here. Y'all forbid. You with your arrogant self, you might not be here. And all these people you saying that about, they might still be here. Y'all will it. You so arrogant, Dowell, it's not even funny. It's sad. It's just trifling. How you can't take correction. You can't take the rebuke like the man of Yah you claim to be. If you was a man of Yah, you won't be doing the things you did. You won't took Sister Nettie from Eric Gonzalez. You know, you like cause you turn that man wife and daughter against him. That is just straight up wicked. That is just straight up wicked. That is not of Yah. That is not of the Most High Yah. That is of the devil. And you want to talk about by their fruits, you should know them. Get out of here with that nonsense. What about your fruits? Because look like it's not, you look like you producing rotten fruits, dog. You know, and you're going to reap what you sow, like the word says. You're going to reap what you sow. If you sow corruption, you're going to reap corruption. Straight up.
I can tell you what's happening, but you won't believe it. all it's did and all it's done is give me more subscribers on my Patreon. All it's done is just more people are actually supporting me than never before.
Because they brainwashed, because they lost. They don't think for themselves. That's why. You want to talk about you getting more subscribers, more people on Patreon, because they can't think for themselves. They are not being led by the Spirit. They are not. Ain't no way the Ruach HaKodesh is leading the people to follow you, Dowell. That's not of the Ruach. Ain't no way. It is of deception. It's a deception spirit. Because all the things you doing is going to catch up with you. You can't get away. You can't escape the judgment. You want to talk about Yah is your only judge? Yeah, you should be afraid. You ain't no different. You ain't no different. You trying to be like, you ain't no different from Tupac when say only God can judge me. That's not even a quoting the scripture. You know, that's Tupac when people say only God can judge me. I tell them you should be afraid. You should be afraid. You should be very afraid. When some people say, oh, only God can judge. Yeah, that's true, but you should be afraid because he's gonna judge harshly. And you a so-called pastor, Dowell. You don't realize all the people that's calling themselves pastors, teachers, mores, the Most High gonna judge them harshly. I don't want to call myself a more, a teacher, a pastor, none of that. Because the Most High, he gonna judge them way harsher than the regular person that's trying to serve him. And that's big facts. He's going to judge the mores, the camp leaders, the pastors, the leaders of, he's going to judge them way harsher than the flock. He's going to judge them way harsher than the flock. But it seems like he don't care about that because he's so arrogant and prideful.
And that's finally good. I told you. Whether my name is being mentioned in false pretense or people are lying on me, I'm just glad that it's being out there because intelligent people are going to listen to this rhetoric, which I don't think you should do. I think you should follow fruit. And if I'm this bad of a man and bad of a guy, why ain't I sitting in some jail or some prison rotting somewhere? It's amazing, isn't it? Isn't it amazing? But anyway, nevertheless, you know why? Because I haven't done nothing to nobody. There's nobody out there that can tell you what I've done to them in any way.
Whoa. Hold up. Shalom, Brother Obadiah. Big salute. Big salute. Whoa. He said there's nobody could tell him what they done to him. What about all the countless testimonies on YouTube of former Straightway members? What about those brothers and sisters, Dowell? If you could type in, there's a countless videos on YouTube about how people used to be former members of Straightway and telling their testimonies. Some of these brothers and sisters, especially the sisters, man, they damaged. They damaged. Yeah, he's projecting, Jules. He is projecting. They are damaged. Straight up. But he want to call himself a shepherd. You ain't no good shepherd like the Messiah, because a shepherd that want to follow after the Messiah ain't going to be doing the things you doing. Now, you took Nelly from Eric Gonzalez, according to Sister Nelly. It's just sad. Come on now. Any red-blooded man will be very angry if that was to happen to him. If you seeing your wife, say if you're a married man, you see your wife honoring the pastor more than you and respecting the pastor more than you, that will make you feel angry. It'll make your blood boil. It'll make your blood boil. For real. I don't care what walk of life you come from as a man. Straight up. But like I said, hopefully, yeah, he slandered your pastor, Rufus. He did. He wanna say, I saw the video talking about, he lifting plates instead of, so what if you lifting plates? You like to eat, man. Israelites love to eat. Ain't no shame in that, Pastor Rufus. I like to eat too. Being from Louisiana, we like to eat down here. Shucks. Ain't gonna shame me. Ain't gonna shame nobody. Israelites love to eat, especially down here in the South. Yeah, sometimes we could be greedy down here in Louisiana, whether we in Texas, Louisiana, Florida, Alabama. We like to eat. We be greedy. Shoot, we can't help it, man. Our grandmothers, our aunties, they know how to throw down in the kitchen. Shucks. And I'm sure some of y'all northern brothers and sisters that live in the northern states could throw down too. But I'm repping the South, man. Being from the boot. Boot up or shut up. Louisiana. We got some jacked up roads down here, true, but the food is damn good. Now I gotta be food according to the Levitical law, because the majority of the food people love to eat down here, it goes against the Levitical law. All that shellfish, that catfish. I don't miss eating that catfish. Yuck. Catfish, I always couldn't stand catfish. Straight up. That catfish is disgusting, man. All that fatty substance in there. I call it river swine. Straight up, because a catfish, they'll eat anything. They'll eat a corpse. They'll eat on a dead body catfish. They'll eat each other. They eat a dead catfish. That's how abominable it is. They river swine. Straight up. But let's get back to the video, because I can ramble on about plenty of topics.
What I've done to them, and anyway, all you're hearing is butthurt people expressing their emotions. That's pretty much what you're hearing. And then you're hearing people out there who won't click.
Yeah. So you saying Ringo's butthurt? No, Ringo ain't butthurt. Ringo ain't butthurt. Ringo is just trying to spread awareness and trying to wake the flock up, not to fall for your lies and deception. That's what's going on. And the issue you have with Geno Jennings, because Geno Jennings probably called you out on that adultery. That's what that's the issue you probably have with Geno Jennings. Yeah. And I know he watching Ringo, because I know he tried to shame Ringo for making a 7-hour live stream. He a full-time content creator. That's what he does. That's his calling. He's been doing it for a long time, since 2006. He's one of the YouTube OGs. Yeah, I remember back in the days when he used to make his videos in the baller room. And the one thing about Ringo, he was doing this way before YouTube was monetized, because way before you could even monetize your channel. So that's a whole track record. So big salute to Ringo TV. Pastor Dowell in Chicago, Mary Tiffany Henyard need to be together. Birds of a feather. Yep, man, let's continue.
For their channels, who wants more attention for their channel? That's why they always include my name, because they don't have a name. And if they have a name, my name is more popular than their name. So it's no big deal to me. People can say whatever you want to say. Nah,
if this is not arrogance or narc, I don't know what. He talking about they don't have no name, so they gotta use my name. Oh man, that ego is over 9,000. I mean, that ego is out of control, dog. That ego is out of control.
We're still doing what we're doing. Like I said, I'm still doing it. And I think that the righteous should. But I myself personally, I wouldn't soak or immerse myself in none of this messy stuff, because 99.9% of the people out there don't know the truth. And they don't even care to hear the truth.
And then he gonna talk in the camera like he in the military on that video. He gonna put his face in the camera and talking nuts about like 99% of the people don't even know the whole story.
I think that the righteous should, but I myself personally, I wouldn't soak or immerse myself in none of this messy stuff, because 99.9% of the people out there don't know the truth, and they don't even care to hear the truth. It's just, hey, that's blood in the water. Let all the sharks get around and all the snakes come around, and let's get Pastor Dowell. Go ahead and try to get your pound of flesh, but you're going to find out one thing about it. I'm still here, and enjoying life. Glory to the King. Y'all be encouraged. King God.
You heard him, enjoying life off of the backs of your slaves. That's what. Enjoying life off of the backs of your slaves. These spiritually castrated men that don't think for themselves. They can't. Even if they think for themselves, you're gonna try to gaslight. Exactly, Odell. He gonna gaslight them. But let me read some of the comments. Let's see. You're gonna have a few. Those Straight with Indiana Goshen says, people be quick to slander and gossip and literally know nothing. Let's keep pushing, Shep. They must be haters. We are in great company, Shepherd, as it is written, John John 15:8. Look, they trying to even justify the scriptures. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. Hallelujah. No, it's not hate. It's call and rebuke. We are rebuking him for his sins, for what he doing to these people that he betrayed and got over. He ruined a lot of people's lives. This back and forth needs to stop already. Too many people here seeking attention. Continue your work, Pastor Dowell, and never mind the outside noise. He can't, because Ringo ain't gonna let up, and I hope Ringo don't let up. I hope people get a hold of Ringo streams, because he did one last night. Like I said, when I woke up this morning to go to work in the morning, he still was loud. I was like, what? Oh yeah, he going in. He burning the midnight oil going in on Pastor. Yes, indeed. Pastor, your fruit speaks for itself. The unrighteous just refuse to acknowledge it. Man, so many y'all, so many Yahweh and Yahweh shall know all. Keep feeding the flock. Really? Really? Oh yeah, Yahweh, he gonna judge them harshly. You know. Look at these mindless zombies, man. This is sad. None but the mindless zombies, and he giving them hearts. You know, you see, that's how he controlling them. If they take his side, he gonna heart their comment. He gonna heart their comment to win them over. So they get validation. Bold as a lion, because you are righteous, because you shepherd. Keep fighting the good man. All this man worship. Bunch of men. I understand. In the majority, you have a few sisters, but the majority of it is men. These men don't think for themselves. These men don't think for themselves. They can't walk on their own 2 feet as men. And it's sad. Look at these zombies. I really don't give 2 blanks. I'm with you all the way, Pastor Dowell. I got things I need to work on, but I'm so grateful to call you my pastor. This is, I tell y'all. Somebody said the Most High wasn't concerned about being popular. Pastor, you have nothing to prove to anyone. Your deeds and hearts always in the right place. You have touched so many lives, and the Father has shown you favor in the eyes of the Almighty. Satan could show people favor too. Don't get it twisted. You see, they want to run to the Most High. How you know if it's the Most High showing up? It could be Satan all this time. It could be Satan showing them favor, because Satan showed people favor. Look at these celebrities. Look at these people that sell their soul in the world. These celebrities, these popular people, they got favor. They got favor in the world. They got fame. They got favor. They get all the riches and fame. Satan shows people favor too. Not just the Most High, because Satan is the great imitator of the Most High. He want to be like the Most High, but he can't be the Most High. So that's where he fell. That's where he fell big time. You know, he tried to rise above the Most High, caused the whole war in heaven, and took him and the third of angels, and they all cast down. They fell out of heaven. They got kicked out of heaven. Yeah. Oh yeah, these people, these comments, man, I'll tell you, they mindless zombies. Mindless zombies. Straight up. Mindless zombies. But yeah, that's what it is. You mad because they calling you out on that adultery sin. You don't want to repent for. You know you stole Nelly from, brother Gonzalez. Now that's messed up. That is just straight up messed up. And that's in the Big 10. Exodus chapter 20, verse 14 says, thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not commit adultery. You supposed to be teaching Torah, but you going against the Big 10. You broke the commandments. You want to tell people, you want to slander and say people slander in your name. How many people you slander? How many of the former people that left Your organization, you slander Dowell, calling them this and that, saying they of the devil, saying, you know, they trying to cause confusion. You know, Luke 16, verse 18 says, whoso putteth away his wife and married another committed adultery, and whoso married her that is put away from her husband committed adultery. You know, I'm not doing the panel, so I'm not gonna drop the link, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to address this response video he did and all that and share my thoughts about it. But yeah, that's all understanding blessings. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And let's keep it a buck. He probably was covered in Nelly from Eric Gonzalez. Soon as he's laid eyes on Sister Nelly, he was covered in her. Covered in her. Mm-hmm. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 5 says, for this ye know that no whoremonger, no unclean person, nor covetous man who is a idolater have any inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and of Yah. For this ye know that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man who is an idolater. You see, man, I rebuke you, Hashatan. You mad because I'm going against one of your children? You trying to twist my words? I rebuke you, you devil. Idolater have any inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and of Yah. Straight up. This so-called Nelly woman was the downfall of straight way. We don't have a downfall. Oh, yeah. Judgment is coming a straight way. Judgment is coming a straight way. So what if that's New Testament? So what? You ain't following Torah all the way. None of us following Torah to the T. Man, we in America, goddammit. You know, these same buffoons trying to say, oh, I'm a Torah. Soon as their wife be on a cycle, they probably still sleep in the bed with her, you know, instead of putting in another room, you know. So what? Yahshua came in a volume of the book. I couldn't believe I wanted to train that community. Good thing you didn't go, because they'd have got over you, bro. They'd have got over you, Jews. They'd have got over you. Straight up. They'd have got over you. Just like they got over a lot of people. Train them in what? What, military? Now they got enough of that over there. Proverbs chapter 6, verses 24 to 29. And it reads, it says, to keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. So she could have been flattering Dowell, you know, like Nelly, she was flattering him, and he was flattering her, of course, too. Flattery, that's how you win people, when you keep flattering them and they naive. Verse 25, lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. Can a man take fire in his bosom, and his clothes not be burned? Can one go upon hot coals, and his feet not be burned? So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, whoso touches her shall not be innocent. So he's not innocent. He's not innocent. Dowell is far from innocent. Dowell is far from innocent. All, like Ringo said, all parties are guilty. All parties are guilty. Because she should know better than that. If she's a married woman, she has no business trying to be under Dowell all that time when she's a married woman. You're not supposed to keep company with a married woman. And like if you want to give scriptural advice to a married woman, her husband's supposed to be in the presence. It's no different what they do in a regular church. It's no different. What these regular pastors do in the church. Right. And you see, he's just arrogant. He want to talk about, he don't care about the responses. He don't care about the content creators that's making videos. Exactly. It was meant to happen. Pastor Rufus, it was meant to happen, Like I said, the Most High, he gonna bless you sevenfold. He gonna get you and your family through this. He gonna get y'all through it. And that goes for any brother and sister that's former straight way. I know it was kind of challenging that and you see, that's another thing. Let me tell you what he does to the members probably. He will have you to cut ties with your blood family members, say like your relatives of your natural family. And if you leave the organization, you're gonna have to mend these wounds. You're gonna have to try to build these bridges with your mama, your daddy, your uncles, your cousins, brothers, sisters that you cut ties with to join this organization. Think about that. And in most cases, it's going to be hard because, they might be in a different state. You're going to have to try to go back to your home state because, some of the members that live on that compound, they probably left their hometown, their home state, That's good. Okay, y'all has been so faithful this entire process. It's been painful, but we stayed encouraged the whole entire time. All praises. All praises. All praises. But yeah, hopefully people get a hold of Ringo Stream and get aware, trying to get out of that organization before it's too late because it's ruining people's lives. And this is why a lot of people don't want to go to church no more. They don't even want to be an Israelite. You tell most people in the world that you're a Hebrew Israelite, man, that's gonna run them away. They're gonna think you're in a cult. Oh, you in that cult? You be on the street corners cussing people out, calling the white man the devil, getting white people to kiss your boots. They're gonna play the guilt by association game. And you gotta tell them, man, I don't play the guilt by association game. I'm not part of them organizations. And I'm telling you, y'all forbid if straightway get raided by the FBI or and it will make mainstream. That's just gonna give the Israelite movement another bad name. You got a lot of brothers and sisters, they don't want to deal, they don't want nothing to do with the Bible. It's getting so bad. You got a lot of people, they turn away from the Abrahamic religions as a whole. They going into Gnosticism, all type of other philosophies and schisms and isms. They going into the witchcraft, the sorcery, the occultic knowledge and all that. Some of them gonna even go crazy and start worshiping the Lovecraftian gods in the Cthulhu mythos. Those abominable, mind-altering eldritch beings, that would drive you mad and crazy, according to the Cthulhu mythos. Because everything that Lovecraft wrote about in his novels, it was beings that drove people mad into insanity. Yeah. But anyway, that's what's going on, because you got a lot of these false prophets and bad shepherds and false leaders. People are losing hope, and it's sad to see that people are losing hope and going to church, going to any kind of religious organization, because they see the buffoonery, they see the deception, the lying, the hypocrisy. That's the main thing that's going on in these organizations. The hypocrisy. I literally cried when Rufus was ordained as a pastor. And that's the sad thing about it, because even Pastor Rufus was like the right-hand man of Pastor Dowell. That's like a ruler of a kingdom getting rid of his top advisor of the army. You know, now for any Dynasty Warrior fans out there, like I said, I play video games. I'm a big time fan of Dynasty Warriors. That's like Liu Bei getting rid of his brothers Guan Yu and Shang Fei and the Tiger Generals of the Shu army. Excuse me. You had the Shu Kingdom, you had the Wei Kingdom, and the Wu Kingdom. And I'm just reflecting. I have to reflect. Y'all probably like, what the hell he talking about? For any Dynasty Warrior fans out there, it's a video game about the three kingdoms. About the novel of the three kingdoms. Yeah, that's like King Liu Bei getting rid of his best advisor, his number one strategist, and his Tiger Generals. Shalom, Professor Lovely Lady. Welcome. Yeah. Or we could take it into historical facts. We could take it biblical. And like Ringo said, he pulled a King David. The only difference is he didn't got the brother killed. He just took his wife. Because King David lusted after Bathsheba, set Uriah up to get killed. I mean, Uriah was like one of his top warriors. Probably, and he wasn't even an Israelite. He was a Hittite, Uriah. He was a Hamite Hittite. He was melanated, but he was a Hamite, and he was getting down on the battlefield. I mean, he was probably bringing in victories for the Israelite army. All because King David seen Bathsheba taking a bath, washing herself off under that moonlight. He probably saw that naked melanated body, and that moonlight glistening on her body, and he lusted after her. And he slept with her, got her pregnant, and got Uriah set up to get killed. That pissed the Most High off. Even though the Most High forgave King David, the sword never left his house. His children had to suffer for the sins of the father. Straight up. That's something to think about, man. It goes deep. I mean, shout out to Ringo. He did an 8-hour live stream. Yeah, I don't see why he said he calling you lazy, because the devil's a lie. He want to say you was lazy and all that, man. I don't believe that. And, I don't believe that. Like I say, you want to talk about people lifting plates instead of weights. Like I say, ain't no man in his 40s or 50s trying to lift damn near 400-500 pounds at that age. You even men in their 20s ain't trying to lift that much. I'm talking about 21-year-old body weightlifters. They ain't even trying. Like I said before, what's popular, calisthenics is popular. You got a lot of these young brothers doing calisthenics. You got a lot of calisthenics channels. Like when they do the pull-ups, the push-ups, the dips. They doing that. Now they lift light weights. They'll probably lift light weights, but they're not trying to lift no 380 bench press by damn near 400 pounds, enough to give themselves a heart attack. Ain't no way. And like I say, the average man in his 50s ain't trying to do that. He more concerned about other things of his health. Damn near straining himself. Damn near thing could have clapped. And then he had no spot. He want to talk about, that's just show he's so prideful and arrogant. He ain't had no spotter. When you lifting weights, especially when you about to lift heavy weights, you got to have a spotter. That's weightlifting 101. That's common sense. You got to have a spotter. You got to always have a spotter, especially if you ain't, especially whether you're a novice at it or experienced, you still got to have a spotter. Because all it takes is one mistake and it's over. You could injure yourself. And have an injury that will mess you up for life. And it could be something even fatal than that. Straight up, you could end up unaliving yourself from that pressure. You have no spotter, that weight could crush your windpipe and you end up unaliving yourself. Straight up. Mm-hmm. Psalms 37, verse 1 says, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. So you want to say people are jealous? You want to say people that's probably hating on you, Dowell? We're not jealous of the envious. Verse 2, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. Trust in the Most High and do good. So shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. Delight thyself also in the Most High, and he shall give thee the desires of thy heart. Commit thy way unto the Most High. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. And he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgment as the noonday. Rest in the Most High, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospered in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. For evildoers shall be cut off. But those that wait upon the Most High, they shall inherit the earth. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth. Does Pastor Dowell sound like a meek man, family? Does he sound like a meek man? I don't think so. After what I saw in that video, it don't seem like he's showing any kind of meekness. But the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. And y'all think there's an abundance of peace at Straightway? Let me ask y'all this in the chat. Do y'all think there's an abundance of peace at Straightway? It's a false sense of security. It's not an abundance of peace, because if it was an abundance of peace over there Straightway, you won't be having this going on, what's going on right now. And that's straight up. You won't have that going on. It's not an abundance of peace. It's a false peace. It's a false peace. Straight up. It's a false peace. And that's what they sell to people, a false sense of security. They say, oh, you're going to be debt free. You ain't going to have to pay a mortgage. You ain't going to have to pay rent. That's how they get people. Oh, I bet a lot of people crying out. Oh, yeah. I could sense it. I don't even live there. I already know. I sense it in my spirit. There's a lot of saints crying out. They have no peace. They got to walk on eggshells. They can't even enjoy their life. All they doing is work. He working these men like slaves. They already got to work their regular job. Some of these brothers probably got to go work at their regular job. They probably working 10, 12-hour shifts. And then they got to come back to Straightway and do the work on a compound, like plant the they probably let the women grow the vegetables and the fruits. They probably have the men building houses. Why they just don't hire a professional construction crew to build those houses? You got some of these construction crews, man, they building Walmarts and Costco's within 3 months. Some of these builders, man. But they building the house. It's taking them like, 6 months to build one house? 6 months to a year to build one house? When they could hire a professional team to get that done within probably maybe half a year, by 3 months to a half a year. That's what it is. Leonard Thomas sharecropping, exactly. What's good, Scorpio Mama? Welcome to the stream, Scorpio Mama. But anyway, yeah, they can't even enjoy the fruits of their labor. That's taxing on, man. You don't think that's taxing on a man's mind and spirit? You a grown man. You working. You got to go to the job. You're bringing home your paycheck, and you got to give that to a pastor, and he only gonna give you an allowance. And like I was mentioning on a period stream I did, I like using devices like tablets, laptops, computers. That's a turn off for me. If I can't have Wi-Fi access, That's a throw it off. That's throw it off. That's a big no-no. If I can't have internet access, man, they living in prison. They living in prison. They living in prison. Shalom, MK Mobile Gaming. That makes sense. He's put the man to work so Dowell could try to finesse these women. Exactly. That's what he's doing. You know, he's making the men wear themselves out in the fields while he trying to talk to a woman behind the scenes and entice them to turn against their husband, like he did to Nelly and her husband, Eric Gonzalez. That's just straight up messed up. And then have the nerve to have a feast day after that. You gonna take another man's wife, kick him out the organization, get the man, wife, and his daughter to turn against him. That's just straight up wicked. That's just straight up wicked. Straight up wicked. Damn, don't say my name. I don't care if he watching. He ain't the Most High, MK Mobile. He don't have the power to breathe life and take it out the man's or woman's nostril. Oh no, he ain't the Most High, MK. You supposed to only fear the Most High Yah in Christ, you know. So what if he watching? Because I'm sure some of his supporters might be watching. Scorpio said, Papa Drunko. That's so-called Dowell's and indulgence. And that's what Ringo calling them out on, you know. Because I'm sure Sister Nelly husband's still alive. He's still in the land of the living. Eric Gonzalez, he's still living. He's still breathing. So technically, if he was a man of Yah, he would have told the right thing he should have did if he kicked Eric Gonzalez out of straightway. He should say, Nelly, I know you like being here, but you got to go to your husband. If he was a man of Yah, he'd say, woman, you got to follow your husband. You got to follow your husband. You got to follow your husband. You can't be here in this organization. If he leaving, you got to leave too. The whole family got to leave. You and your daughter. But no, what he did, he said, no, you can stay, Nelly. And, you know, he got in her head. And she turned on him. It's just messed up. It's a whole hot mess. It's a whole hot mess. Straight up. Oh yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button. If y'all enjoying the stream, hit the like button. Feed the algorithm. You know, oh yeah, feed the algorithm. Yeah, he want to say people using his name and their titles, you know, to get their channel known. So what? This is YouTube. This is the social media. This is what goes on. This is what goes on. You know, it's human nature. You know, we feed on news to boost up our platforms. The media does it. It's just human nature. You know, that's what we do as human beings. You can't fight against the human nature. You know, she did not want no broke man. She wanted them 22s and rims Escalade. Yeah. Speaking of that Cadillac, yeah, it's probably, I wonder who Escalade that is in that video. Thank you, God's chosen Jamaica. Yeah, he brought out the scriptures. God's chosen. Shout out to God's chosen Jamaica. Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 9, verse 9 says, sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thy arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thy heart incline unto her, and so go thy day. Big salute to God's chosen Jamaica. Brought out that Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 9, verse 9. Exactly. That's out of Apocrypha, y'all. And that's exactly, you're not supposed to sit with another man's wife, because if you start talking and developing feelings, you're gonna start developing feelings for you, and you're gonna develop, especially if she's attractive. Because speaking for the men, come on now. We as men, you know, you spending time with a woman, you talking to her, you're gonna grow feelings for her, she gonna grow feelings for you. It's about the energy, but in a connection. And you see, Nelly saw Dowell as a man of influence, power, because that's just female nature. They're gonna be gravitated towards a leader, a man that's a leader that got power, influence, and status. That's just the nature of woman, you know. You can't fault them for that. It always been that way, even in the Stone Age, you know. If a cave woman would have saw that man riding a mammoth with his big club, I'm just using that as an analogy, you know. Even in the fantasy novels, man, you know, like, man, look at Game of Thrones, the Targaryens. If you was a Targaryen, man, riding on a dragon, man, you could get any woman you want because that represents power. That shows that you control that beast. You conquer that beast. You conquer the damn monster. You know, look at Avatar, the first Avatar, when he was riding on that big bird creature, the first Avatar movie. Man, they damn near wanted to make him the tribal leader. Because they said if you watch the first Avatar movie, we know what the Na'vi people with the blue people. They said that red bird creature, like a lot of the Na'vi, they couldn't conquer him. And so the main character, he conquered that bird, and he flew and he rode that bird to battle. Come on now. Yeah, that's just me nerd not, you know, but still though. And you know, that's just female nature. They gonna be attracted to a man with influence and power. You know. I know sometimes it's wrong, but it's just their nature, you know. But Pastor Dowell, he's in that position, but he's abusing that power. He's abusing the power. Yeah, I know I'm just rambling on. I'm all over the place, but that's how I roll on this channel. That's how I roll, you know. It is what it is. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shalom and salutations to everybody. If you're just coming through, hit the like button. Show some support. Feed the algorithm. Because we got to spread this awareness. We're trying to save souls around here. Because I don't want to see brothers and sisters fall victim to this cult. Get their life stripped away from them. Getting their souls drained. Getting all their hard-earned money taken from them. Straight up. And that's what's going on. You work hard for what money you get at these jobs. It's bad enough you got to deal with the corporate politics. You got to deal with some of these supervisors that don't be right in the spirit. You got to deal with these co-workers that gossip, trying to get you caught up in the buffoonery. And then you got to take your paycheck home to him. And just to get a small percentage, not even a small fraction. It's sad. Very sad. That's what it's all about. It's good to see everybody showing love in the chat room. That's what it's all about. One love, a hava, a kai, one love. Yeah. You know, but we just trying to spread awareness. It's not hating. We trying to save people, man. You know, like I say, all esteem Yahoo, you know, in the name of his son Yeshua HaMashiach, who the world calls Jesus Christ. You know, you don't need to join these organizations. All you need to do is sit down, you know, read a few scriptures a day, you know, pray, fast, you know, talk to the Most High. You know, you got a lot of people in prison that's trying to grow close to the Most High. They talk to the Most High while they locked up, if they sincere. Ooh, I couldn't imagine being in a position, though, at Straightway, being trapped like that behind them walls. And you don't think, come on now, we humans, you do not think that they have thoughts that they feel like they're missing out in life. I'm just speaking to I'm speaking to y'all as a human. Like, put yourself in a position of these saints at Straightway. You do not think they have thoughts like they're missing out on life. Like, for instance, watching their children graduate from high school, college, but you know what they gonna say? Oh, that's Babylon. That's the Babylon way of thinking. That's the world way of thinking. That's Babylon. That's the world Babylon. But I'm just saying, you don't think some of these parents that live on that wish they could take their children to Chuck E. Cheese, to a movie theaters to watch a movie? They probably can't even watch movies. Oh man, that's the Illuminati. That's part of the world. You worldly. You want to watch. They probably can't say if a man that lives straight, he want to take his son to see the new King Kong movie, King Kong and Godzilla movie. Oh, you can't watch that. That's Babylon, man. You want to watch the big gorilla fight a big dinosaur creature? Man, no, that's Babylon, man. That's worldly. You can't even enjoy movies. That's a cult. That's what you call being over religious and over righteous. You know, I bet you if one of them brothers want to ask Pastor Dowell to take their sons to watch the new Godzilla King Kong movie that just came out, they probably gonna say, "Hey, no, that's part of the world. You trying to go back in the world, boy? What's wrong with you? You go, that's part of the world." They what they supposed to do? Stare at the walls all day, plant crops, build buildings up, and stare at the walls all day. Sad. I'm just saying, you know. I know they feel like they're missing out on life. You can't come tell me these people that's living on these compounds feel like they're missing out on life. You don't think they concerned? You don't think they still worry about what their natural family members doing? Like they mothers, they fathers, they brothers and sisters that they cut ties with just to join this organization? You don't think they're going through thoughts like that? It's sad, fam. It's sad. But I just pray that all the people that got out of that organization, that they get back on track and they enjoy their life. They could still follow this way. They could still follow Torah and keep the commandments and follow after Christ. Because you still got to enjoy your life, saints. And that's facts. As long as you having clean, righteous fun, you know, you still ain't nothing wrong taking your children to movie theaters, you know, watching movies, you know, watching, you know, it's, you know, all depend, you know, because we know the media today, it got a lot of what they promoting. They promoting a lot of wickedness, but you got to have that discernment. You got to be able to and I'm sure the majority we could tell the difference between fantasy and reality, you know. What I want to say is you don't want to shelter yourself from things that you love, because I bet you a lot of these so-called saints, before they came to straight way, they probably had hobbies. They probably had a lot of hobbies. They probably can't even do their hobbies no more because they so busy building up that compound, building buildings, you know, growing crops, you know, killing animals and cleaning animals, you know. And they don't have time to do hobbies. I guarantee you, I bet you they don't have time to do hobbies. I bet you they don't have time to do their hobbies. That's if they have a phone, MK. That's if they have phones. They probably not even allowed to have devices. They might not even be allowed to have devices. Oh, I couldn't be in no Pentecostal church or apostolic because I'll be having me something, but they'll kick me out. They could call me the devil all they want. They could call me, they say, yeah, they could call me the devil all they want. See, I don't care. Oh, brother Moshe, you of your father the devil. You got a TV in your house, you watching YouTube, and I don't care. You know, they want people to still live like they own a little house in the prairie. Man, it's 2024. And like I said, ain't nothing wrong buying land, you know, growing your own food. But still, you still gotta have balance. You still gotta have balance. We could live apart on a certain ways, like growing on the land, keeping the Shabbat. But at the same time, the people can still try to enjoy their lives as human beings. Exactly, Jules. That's my point. That's the point I was making, Jules. Exactly. You still gotta enjoy your life, man. For real, for real. Exactly, Leonard Thomas, he's lording over their life. He is treating our brothers and sisters like children, lording over their lives. They are prisoners on Dowell plantation, sharecropping, building Dowell estates. Now you just sum it up, Leonard Thomas. You just summed it up in a whole nutshell, brother. And that's exactly, that ain't nothing but the truth. They living, you can't tell me these people ain't miserable. You can't tell me these people ain't miserable. I don't care. They could big them up on the videos. Oh, man, you a great man. Dowell, you this and that. You this and that. Shepherd, calling him shepherd, all that. Man, he lording over their lives. Yeah, the Pentecostal will shame you for having a TV. Oh, well, they can shame me for all they want. I don't care. Oh, yeah, if I was in a Pentecostal church, they'll kick me out quick. They'll kick me out. They'll kick me out. They'll probably, and I know they're going to talk about me too. That's what they do when they kick you out these churches. They slander you. They talk about you like a dog. They call you all kind of things but a child of Yah. Saying you of the devil, saying you got the spirit of the devil in you and all that. All that. And meanwhile, they see their former members living life, and you could tell they could hate all they want, but they miserable. Like, say if you leave a Pentecostal or apostolic church and they see you living life, oh, he went back into it, they gonna start hating. And say if I was in that situation, say if I'm a former member of a Pentecostal church, you know what I'll tell them? I won't even get mad at them. I'll be like, hey, if I could do it, you could do it too. I'll help you get out of this. That's what I'll tell them. And that's what they do. They'll shun you. Oh, no, you can't hang around them. You can't speak. And that's what they tell their members. Say if they get excommunicated from a certain church, they can't speak to members no more. Because you know why? They might influence their members to get out the church. That's why. Straight up. Exactly. You can't come tell me some of these men that's working these jobs, they got to get their whole paycheck. They probably want to buy their wife a nice dress or piece of jewelry. You know, they can't even do. They probably can't even buy their wife a gift without asking for his permission. Now that's crazy. You got to ask the pastor to buy your wife a gift for y'all wedding anniversary. That's cult. Indeed, it's a cult. I think it's the apostolics too, Professor Lovely. I think it's the apostolics too. They have a thing of watching TV, or they can't listen to music, like certain music, I think, or the radio. I mean, it's weird, man. It's all about controlling people. Some of these religions, you know. Now, I don't fault them for having a woman dress modest. You know, like in a Pentecost, they gotta wear, you know, long skirts and dresses. You know, I'm cool for women dressing modest, but it's a mindset too. You know. Oh, Pastor Dowell say he had to put a stop to them watching it. What? Are you serious? You ain't. Oh, Pastor Dowell say he had to put a stop to them watching anime. Oh, I couldn't be on straight with him because shucks. Oh no, he won't. I won't want to be on. I can't watch anime. I can't play video games. I'm out of here. I'm out. I'm out of here. They not allowed to listen to music with women singers. Oh, that's crazy. Thank you, my brother. I'm 40. I am 49 years old, brought up in the church. I knew all their tricks in mind control. In 2005, Father Yah broke the trance off my mind. He started breaking me from the matrix. All praises, brother Leonard Thomas. Salute to you, bro. Salute. That's crazy. Though. He said he had to put a stop on them. So if they can't watch anime or movies, for sure they can't play video games. They probably can't even play mobile games like on a phone. That's if they have a phone. We're too religious nowadays. It's not about the church. It's about feeling good about yourself and knowing that you're protected by the Most High Yah. Yeah, that's what it is about. Right. What? How? What's this y'all watching? Y'all watching that anime BS? Y'all can't watch that. Y'all supposed to be man of y'all. What's that you watching, boy? What? Jujutsu Kaisen? Dragon Balls? I can't even pronounce that stuff. I can see Pastor Dow saying this Pastor Dow, yo. What's that? Jujutsu Kaisen? What you watching, boy? Juju. Why I can't pronounce that shit, boy? I can't pronounce that. These weird Japanese titles. That's why your mind messed up. That's why you're being lazy. You watching that Japanese bullshit anime. Woo! I could see he could be like, oh, that brother Moshe, he watching anime. What? How old that brother? He in his late 30s. What? How old are you? A grown man watching it? And what you gonna do about it? I don't give a damn. You know, I pay my loans as long as I could pay as long as my bills paid, as long as I'm making ends meet, I could watch all the anime and play the video games I want. And I advise y'all to do the same for anybody that's a fan of that. Don't let nobody shame y'all to y'all hobbies. If you like to play, even if you like to play Dungeons and Dragons, shucks. If you like to play board games, if you like to fly kites, if you like to carve sculptures out of wood, do it. Don't let these religious buffoons shame you of doing your hobbies. As long as you can pay your bills, make ends meet, take care of your woman and children, your wife and children as a man. Y'all got the bills paid. Y'all should be able to enjoy yourself. And I'm standing on that. And that's the truth. Don't let none of these religious buffoons shame y'all for doing your hobbies. If you want to play video games at the age of 50, if you're a retiree, if you're a grandpa, grandma, shout out to Skyrim Grandma. There's a channel on YouTube called Skyrim Grandma. This 60-something, I think she 80, I think. She in the 80s playing Skyrim. Skyrim Grandmother. And Bethesda, y'all need to hurry up and make Elder Scrolls 6 so she can play Elder Scrolls 6, goddammit. Get to work, Bethesda. We waiting for Elder Scrolls 6, damn it. And I digress. But anyway, Dowell need to repent. Dowell need to repent. You know, straight up. Straight up. Because, man, people better get the hell out of that cult, though. Better get the hell. And I know some of the track, he hollering, man, he sound like an idiot. They probably gonna say he sound like an idiot. Yeah, y'all straightway supporters. Y'all wish y'all could play video games or watch anime. That's crazy. He had to stop him from watching anime. Man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Like I say, and like, cause I grew up in my generation, we had to hide the fact we was a fan. And now the new generation, like Gen Z, the generation today, man, they making money. They living our life. You got some of these content creators reviewing manga and anime, making like $20,000 a month doing content on YouTube. They probably got like damn near 500,000 subscribers reviewing manga, anime. You know, they got gaming channels. You got some of these gaming channels there. They bring in revenue just for playing a video game. Straight up. And Pastor Dowell was so stupid. He should let these youngsters on straightway play video games and bring in revenue. Let me shut up, Moshe, because he'll start doing that. If they was to have a gaming channel and making money, he'll say, give me all that money. So shut up, Moshe. Don't give him too many ideas. Oh, yeah, because say if some of them youngsters was to play having gaming channels, straightway gamer, like say if they have this young cat that live on straightway gamer, I'm gaming channel, I'm representing straightway ministries. He ain't gonna probably even say it. He just gonna be like under straightway gaming. Man, he'll make a lot of subscribers and money. Man, you gonna have to give all that revenue to Dowell. You gotta give me that, boy, you know, gotta give me that money. You gotta support the ministry. You know, every month I got to take about 50%. No, I got to take about 95% of your YouTube earnings from that gaming channel, about 95%. 95%. Yeah. But it's cool to be into stuff like that these days. You see, like back in back maybe in the 90s, the early 2000s, you know, like when I was in middle school and high school. Yeah, you probably get made. Well, they didn't make fun of me, you know. They respected me. I told people I was into stuff like that, and I didn't give a damn what people told. Like, they could have made fun of me as long as they didn't put their hands on me, you know. But like this day and age, like if you're in high school or middle school today, man, you could whip out your Magic the Gathering cards, your Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards like it's nothing. Man, they got children. They got t-shirts. They going to school with the anime book bags now. In modern schooling, it's a big thing. You got people making money off of it. Like you got a lot of independent stores that selling their custom anime t-shirts on Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, it's a big market now. It's a big market. I mean, you got, like when I went to Comic-Con about, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago, I went to Comic-Con. I mean, I seen people in their 50s and 60s going to Comic-Con. I mean, yeah, it's an event for all ages, whether you're 6 years old or 60 years old. You know, you're going to see people of all ages, ethnicities, walks of life going to these events. I bet you they can't even go to nothing like that. If you live at Straightway, you can't go to no Comic-Con. Man, you ain't going to that, man. That's up to them. You're going back in the world. You probably can't even take your family to the zoo. What you want to go to the zoo for? You gonna be around these wild people looking at animals? You can't go to the zoo. That's sad. All jokes aside, though, that's sad. You can't even take your family to the circus. Say if you, I ain't giving you a loss to take your family to the circus. What you going to the circus for? What you going to the circus for? Sad though. They missing out on life. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I know they want to live set apart. Ain't nothing wrong living set apart, but you still gotta enjoy yourself. You still gotta enjoy life, and that's just being straight up. That's just being straight up. You still gotta enjoy life. That don't mean go out there and live reckless. You know not to live reckless. Keep the commandments. Honor the Most High. Follow after Christ. But yeah, they missing out. And you see, there's a false sense of happiness. Like when they show them celebrating, they could do all praise y'all, all praise to the Most High. Long live the King. King is coming. They can do it all they want on these celebrations, whether it's feast days, Shabbat services, jumping all around. And shout out to Ringo, because that was so true what Ringo said. He said the people that praise the most hardest are the broken people. Man, when Ringo said that, I was like, boom. Oh man, that hit that's deep. When Ringo said that on this, like he said, just go to church and see the people that praise the hardest, like the people that praise the most hardest, jumping around and doing all the theatrics. That's the people that's the most broken saints. That's the broken people. They struggling with certain sins, They got so much issues. And it's sad. It's true. Like when I see these brothers and sisters jumping up and down, in the service, it's like that's the most broken people. Yeah. And it's sad. It don't matter how many times they be like, praise y'all, hallelujah. They can do hallelujah 100 times. They can say hallelujah 100 times a day. They still broke because they know they're being led astray and they can't speak up against it because the authority they're gonna push them away. They're gonna browbeat them. They're gonna browbeat them. Mm-hmm. Yep. But yeah. Like I said, he needs to repent though, but we know he ain't gonna do that because he's arrogant. He's so arrogant. It's not even funny. Yeah, big fail for all Israelites. Exactly. It's like a lot of Israelites don't even want to be an Israelite no more. They rather just still be in the world. They rather still go to these other philosophers. It's sad because they see in all these false leaders. A lot of people being let down. Yeah. But sadly, he gonna still have a lot of people supporting him. You're gonna still have people falling for it. Because that's just a trait of humanity. People still gonna remain gullible. But I just pray that some people wake up and get out there before it's too late. Get their life back, because you gotta think about it. Their life is like they putting their life on hold. Think about that. They are putting their life on hold just by being at that organization. They putting their life on hold. They can't even go on vacation. And that's another thing. Shout out to Floridian Rollo when he did that stream, when he showed that video with Pastor Dowell and his first wife, Mother Carol, in Jamaica. And he said on the video that Pastor Rufus gave him the money to go to Jamaica. How dare you do that, Pastor Dowell? He gonna pay for you and Mother Carol to go on a vacation. to Jamaica. You want to do this to this man? Kick him out? You say he got 30 days to get off the land? Say. I guarantee you. How many of them saints y'all know going on vacation? None. I bet you none of them saints that live on Straitway going on a family vacation. I bet you they ain't going on a vacation. And that's sad. But he going on vacation, though. He going on vacation. But not the rest of the saints. They can't go on vacation because they can't afford it. Because they're giving their money to Pastor Dowell. You don't think they want to go take their family on vacation? Even if it's a staycation. Y'all know what a staycation is. When you go somewhere, when you go out of town in your state. That's what they call a staycation. But still, they can't even go nowhere. Because they stuck on that compound in bondage. Straight up. They stuck in bondage. And that's not right. It's like somebody being held against their will. But willfully, they going there. Because nobody putting a gun to these people's head to go live there. They chose to go there. And they so in deep. And they've been brainwashed. It's hard for them to get out. But like I said, he can't do nothing about Ringo. If Ringo want to make another 8-hour live stream later on, that's his right, because he's a content creator. He could do it. You know? Salute. Salute Floridian Rollo. Let's go. Salute. They pay for him to travel while they stuck on the land, shaking my head. Exactly. Yeah, he could travel. He's doing the most of the traveling, but I know some of them brothers wish they could take their family on vacation. We're human at the end of the day. You don't think they'll get kind of jealous? They got to be stuck on that compound watching him get to travel like that? They should be feeling pissed off, these brothers at Straitway. They got to work that land, build up these houses, brick by brick, cinder block by cinder block. And he going traveling, he going out of state, he going out of town, out of state, out of the country probably, going all over the country, and they stuck there. Salute Ringo TV Reactions. Salute. Salute to the OG, one of the YouTube's OG, Ringo's TV Reaction. Straitway fall under 7, 20, 23. Yep. Like I said, keep doing what you're doing, Ringo. I just pray more people wake up and they be free from this cult, because it is a cult. It's a straight up cult. We just gotta call a spade a spade. We gotta call a spade a spade. It's a straight up cult. Straight up. I have a daughter. Let's see. Soul of a Sister says, I have a daughter who's on the land with her family, and she is not allowed to have contact with us. I knew this time was coming. See what I mean? They can't even have contact with their own natural family, their own natural family members. Because you know why? Because let me tell y'all why. They blood relatives is going to talk sense and be a voice of reason. You see, the Most High will use your worldly, say if you're a Straitway cult member, the Most High will use your worldly family members to talk sense to you. And that's big facts. And that's why Pastor Dowell don't want the members to have contact with their natural family members, because the Most High could put it on their spirits to talk sense to these brothers and sisters to get out that cult. Straight up. Exactly. The community ain't the problem. It's the leaders becoming kings. And we got a full house up in here. Salute to everybody. Appreciate it. But yeah, this is spreading awareness. We got to spread, you know. And like I say, he can't stop content creators from spreading awareness, you know. He cannot. Because this is out of order what he doing. Hey, Selena. Salute, sister. But yeah, people need to wake up because he's getting over these people over there. People got their life on hold. Oh, that's what's up. You was listening to the clouds. That's what's up, bro. Big salute. But like I say, he want to try to shame you from doing a 7-8 hour live stream, but that's what you do. You're a full-time content creator. If you want to do a 12-hour live stream, that's your right. That goes for any content creator. He just mad because he's being exposed for the wickedness he is. And the crazy thing about it, y'all bigged him up. But, things happen for a reason. That's right. A traveling man knows many things. Exactly. Floridian Rollo, let's go. Shalom to the chat and content creators. That's right. But yeah, you don't think these brothers that live on that compound, they want to travel? Some of them probably don't even have cars. They probably can't even afford a car because they're giving all their earnings to him. Brother Jamie posted a second testimony regarding how many straight weeks ended his marriage by reporting a missing person report. Yeah, Jamie, he was sincere in that testimony. He was holding back tears, man. You could tell, even though he claimed to be healed, it still scarred him for life. It'll scar anybody. Yeah. In the part when he testified, he said they had to take, they set down their sons. He said, you got to choose. You want to stay with your mother or come with me? And both of his sons, they went with him. And she decided to stay on the compound. Split that man family up. That's just straight up wickedness. You're going to split that man family apart. Yeah, Ringo TV. Yeah, he been on here he made a career out of this. Like I said, he been on since 2006, on YouTube. And still going strong. And what's crazy about it, Pastor Dowell wants to say, oh, who's this Ringo? He wants to treat Ringo like he didn't exist. You can't deny it, Pastor Dowell. You can't run from the exposed. You're going to be exposed for your wickedness. Straight up. I tell brothers, enjoy your fruits. Don't wait on me to have fun. Exactly. Especially if you work hard, it's bad enough you got to deal with all the pressures in life, especially on these corporate jobs. And some of these, that's crazy. Say if you a brother that's straight where you making about 900 a week or 1,000 a week. You got to bring that to Dowell. He probably going to give you 100. He going to keep 900. It's bad enough Uncle Sam get his cut in the state, like with the state taxes and the federal taxes. And you got to bring your whole check to the pastor. He's doing worse than the damn church, the regular church. Because some of these churches, they say, give like 10% of the tithe, or a certain percentage. He wants your check. He wants your whole paycheck. Good to see you, brother Moshe. Yeah. I pray all is well with everybody in the chat. I pray all is well with all of y'all in the chat. Like I say, thank y'all for tuning in. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. An elder at Straightway took Jamie's wife and made her his wife, shaking my head. Wow. That is just messed up. So, and he want to condemn other groups outside of Straightway. He want to condemn the churches. He want to condemn the other Israelite camps. But he running a whole damn cult on that compound. You could pin him on there. We could pin him in the same category as these other cult leaders that we seen in history. He controlled those yes men who haven't left the land without permission. He got a bossy spirit. Yeah. He got these grown men spiritually neutered. I'm going to just say what it is. You know, he got them spiritually neutered. They can't even think for themselves. They can't think for themselves. And that's sad. They got their life on hold. They have their life on hold. Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, it is. And he want to call himself a righteous man of Yah. How you claiming to be a righteous man of Yah? He taking men's wives and daughters. That's what he want to marry the daughters to? Seems like he want to marry the wife and the daughters. Man, what the hell wrong with him? And like I mentioned on my previous stream, these younger men at Straightway, they should feel betrayed and played. They taking these younger women back in their 20s and 30s, man and woman in their 20s, probably could be in their early 20s, like 21, 23, and marry them off to some old elder. That's probably like what, 53, 60? No, those younger women supposed to be with men like in their 20s and 30s, you know? But you see, they want to use Torah. Oh, he can't afford the dowry. He can't pay the dowry, so he can't have her as a wife. Number one, we're not in our land. We in the captivity. At the end of the day, we still in this American land. We're not in Israel. We in America. I know that's part of Torah. You got to pay that dowry, but it's not right. You know, in my opinion, it's not right. You know, because say like it was a younger sister, like 23, and she was growing up around another brother that's 23 on that compound. And I'm sure they knew each other since childhood. And you don't think that 23-year-old brother gonna be mad and angry to see that 23-year-old sister being married off to a man that's, you know, damn near 50, damn near 60 because he paid the dowry? Man, that's a cult. It's a cult. It's a cult. Hold up. What? Dowell sold Eric's daughter for $100K to another man's wife. What the hell? $100K? How the whoa? Man, it sounds like some slavery type stuff, a slave auction. And they want to call themselves servants of the Most High? $100K to another man's wife. Wow. To another man's wife. Okay. Wow. $100K. Really? Shalom, Ringo. We love you, brother. Stay on him all year long, even if you have to rest some. Keep coming with that correction and rebuke. He is a wicked man, lording over some of Israel. Exactly. Yeah, because I watched the response video he did earlier talking about he don't care about what people are doing. Then he had the nerve to say, let's see where they gonna be at. Let's see where they gonna be at. Matter of fact, I'll play it again. I'm gonna play it in the background again. It called Pastor Dowell Answers.
All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube, Pastor Dowell here. Listen, I realize that right now there are a lot of people out there that are slandering and defaming my name. Every single one of them are all false witnesses. They're all false accusers because none of them know the story. Even if they did know the inside scoop, based on where they're at spiritually, they are not going to judge righteousness anyway. Truth is, who cares about what people say and the videos that they're making? Who cares? Who really, truly cares? I know Straightway don't care because it has not stopped us in anything that we're doing. Listen, again, it's amazing. You know, if we were really, truly in a court, a real true court, many of you would be ashamed of yourselves. Most of you should be ashamed because you are not even following the book. Most people are telling me that I need to repent. You need to repent for not even following the book. Don't even know all the story. All you know is one side. People are calling me and telling me what somebody said who was in the ministry some years ago. I'm going to say this. By their fruits, you shall know them. Just because somebody says that I said this or I did that or I done that, where's the proof? just because somebody said, do you not think that there's going to be hypocritical mockers? Do you not think there's going to be people that are evil beasts, slow belly, slanderers, accuser of the brethren, people that's simply going to be agents for Satan? I realize that a lot of people out there don't like me, but I'm going to say this again. I hear all the noise, and I ignore the majority of all of the noise. But I will tell you this. I've been doing this for over 30 years, living set apart, doing communities for over 30-something years. And this ain't the first time that I've been here, and it won't be the last time. I understand I'm a hated man. I can only imagine what Jesus went through. Jesus, and I'm not Jesus by any way, shape, fashion, or form, but he went about doing good and healing all that was oppressed of the devil because Yah was with him. They couldn't lay any sin to his charge, and yet they killed the most righteous man in the universe. Now, because I have a Judas that defected, and now all this information is coming out about him, because you know what the finger pointing is, right? The finger pointing is to point your finger towards me, and then get all these people who are not adding nothing to me in my life. Why would you think I care about your opinion? All it's done is just help bolster and help foster and help strengthen the base that I already have. But it's also let us know who our enemies are. So I've been giving the direction to my people that follow me as I follow Messiah. Ignore the noise. Don't go out there and soak and immerse yourself our face and bring those accusations. You know why? Because they're all false. Now, do I expect to be slandered? Yes. Do I expect to be accused? Yes. Do I expect to be falsely represented? Yes. You know why? Because I preach a message unlike any other preacher on this internet. I bring out the word that tells us we should live set apart. Because that's what the book says. All that believe work together. You people say you believe out there. How many y'all together? So just realize this and notice this. And I'm doing this for the Israelites who are actually telling me what people are saying. Listen, Pastor Dowell, don't care what they're saying. By their fruits, you shall know them. That's all I care about, the fruits. And remember, these people ain't my judge. God's my judge. I'm going to keep on doing what I'm going to do. And watch this. Give it a few years. Right now, everything's hot. Give it a few years and let's see what these people are. Just give it a
whoa. Hold the T. He said, give them a few years. How you know you still going to be in the land of the living, Pastor Dowell? You want to talk about where they going to be at? How you know you, like the saying go, tomorrow not even promised to nobody. Tomorrow not even promised. The next few seconds not promised to no one. So how you know you going to be here in the next few years? Huh? Come on now. You better be focused on repenting.
That long. But hey, just because I got one person that is offended and mad at me and runs to the internet to express all of his grievance, that's only to try to affect the ministry. I can tell you what's happened, but you won't believe it. All it's did and all it's done is give me more subscribers on my Patreon. All it's done is just more people are actually supporting me than
more brainwashed people.
And that's finally good. I told you. Whether my name is being mentioned in false pretense or people are lying on me, I'm just glad that it's being out there because intelligent people are going to listen to this rhetoric, which I don't think you should do. I think you should follow fruit. And if I'm this bad of a man and bad of a guy, why ain't I sitting in some jail in some prison rotting somewhere? It's amazing, isn't it? Isn't it amazing? But anyway, nevertheless, you know why? Because I haven't done nothing to nobody. There's nobody
what?
Out there that can tell you.
Hold up. You didn't do nothing. That's a lie. You lied, man. You lied to everybody on. Come on now, Dowell. Come on now, bro. Come on now, Dirty D. Drunko. Dirty D. Dowell. Pastor Dirty D. Dowell. Pastor Drunko. Come on now. Come on, Pastor Drunko. You say you never done nothing. Hold on, I got to rewind that again. Hold up. Let me rewind it. That's a lie. The devil's a damn lie.
Why ain't I sitting in some jail in some prison rotting somewhere? It's amazing, isn't it? Isn't it amazing? But anyway, nevertheless, you know why? Because I haven't done nothing to nobody. There's nobody out there that can tell you what I've done to them. And anyway, all you're hearing is butthurt people expressing their emotions. That's pretty much what you're hearing. And then you're hearing people out there who want clicks for their channels, who want more attention for their channel. That's why they always include my name.
So
they don't have a name.
He probably throwing it at the smaller channels. He even threatened by the smaller channels. He said, that's why they. So what if they pin? People been pinned. Come on now. So what if they doing that? It's called strategy. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's human nature. Like I say, it's human nature. You know, it's human nature. You can't fight human nature. You know. He talking about it. Yeah.
My name is more popular than their name, so it's no big deal to me. People can say whatever they want to say. We're still doing what we're doing. Like I said, I'm still doing it, and I think that the righteous should. But I myself personally, I wouldn't soak or immerse myself in none of this mess and stuff because 99.9% of the people out there don't know the truth, and they don't even care to hear the truth. It's just, hey, that's blood in the water. Let all the sharks get around and all the snakes come around, and let's get.
Even the roosters in the videos don't want to hear him talk.
We're gonna find out one thing about it. I'm still here, and enjoying life. Glory to the King.
Yeah, you still here enjoying life on the expense of other people. Yeah, that's what he doing. Let's see. He looks to me like he drinks a lot of beer. He does coffee, wine, and what he does. Y'all, yeah, when he do his blog talks on Friday nights, he be drinking that brown liquor and that beer, talking all kind of noise. Yeah, he be getting loaded up. That's why I gave him the name Pastor Drunko. Pastor Drunko. Drunko the Clown. Drunko the Clown. Yep. Yes, indeed. He's really a mess. Sounding like Foghorn Leghorn. Y'all know the rooster from Looney Tunes, Foghorn Leghorn? Boy, I say, you better pick your work to pray with, boy, I say. Foghorn Leghorn. I've been peeped that about Pastor Dowell. As soon as I heard him talk, I say, man, this dude sound like Foghorn Leghorn, the rooster from Looney Tunes. Yes, indeed. Yep. Yeah, it's making an effect on. I know he losing sleep. He gonna be wearing a lot of hats and bandanas now because he got to cover up that bald spot. He losing hair. He going bald. He might as well just man up and shave it all off and just go bald. But he's so prideful, he ain't gonna do it. He probably gonna use some of that money to get some hair treatment, some Rogaine or hair whoever they do. Shucks. Exactly. Coffee. Boy, I say, yeah, Foghorn Leghorn the rooster. Yeah. Boy, I say. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fair use. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Odell said, I first knew of Dowell in 1998. He was nothing like this then. I knew another two communities that have been in existence longer than straight where Dowell was taught how to build communities. Yeah, because there's another community, I think they're in what, South Carolina, Tashuva. They're a good Israelite community. You know, they don't really bother nobody. They stay in their lane. Elder Dawid, I think he called himself. He talking an accent. It been a while since I watched his content, but yeah, Tashuva, because he got in a debate with Pastor Dowell. They had a debate about polygyny, you know. And I mean, he made back, yeah. it was off the chain. It was something to see. You know, Pastor Dowell versus Elder Dawid of Tashuva community. Yeah, that debate, you know. Yeah, I mean, he was like, he talking an accent though. Rod Dawid, he be like, yo, damnable dogs. You Pastor Dowell, you bastard. You a bastard, Pastor Dowell. Oh, man. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, salute to everybody. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Yep. Got to spread the awareness. You know, like I said, Big salute to the OG Ringo TV. You know, he's spreading awareness, you know. You know, salute to all the content creators that's touching base. You know, Floridian Rollo, New Breed, Mark the Messenger, and all content creators that's touching base. And I just pray for all the brothers and sisters that come forward that they get the healing they deserve in Yahshua's name, because these brothers and sisters that left this organization, they scarred for life. You know, I pray they get their life back on track, that they can enjoy their life, take it one day at a time. You know, take it one day at a time. That's what they're going to have to do. Straight up. That's right. Salute to all making the videos on this topic. And yeah, he could try to use the shame and language. So, oh, y'all pin my names in y'all video for attention, for clicks and views. So what? It's yeah. Some people doing it for that, but the majority of us, we doing it to spread awareness. We doing it to spread awareness and to wake people up to be free from this cult, because it is a cult. Even though we don't want to use that word, it's a strong word, cult, but we got to call a spade a spade. It's a cult. It's a straight up cult. If you can't think for yourself, if you can't have your own mind, your own independence, you under control. It's mind control. It's mind control. These are grown men got to ask another man that sleep like them, breathe like them, that bleed like them for permission to do things. That is insanity. Just some of these men like in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. It's crazy. It's crazy. Exactly, Ringo TV reaction. He did. He used Geno Jennings' name many times. Exactly. Use his name. Nothing wrong with that. He uses Geno Jennings' name many times. Exactly. Exactly. He just mad because he's being exposed. And potential people might think about joining straightway. They're going to have second thoughts. And I pray they have second thoughts. I pray that the Ruach HaKodesh lead them away from joining straightway. Don't throw your life away for any person that might want to join straightway organization. Don't throw your life away, brother and sister. Live your life. You know, you can still, you know, walk this walk, you know, still live a righteous life and enjoy yourself. Because if you join straightway, that's going to be taken away from you. That's going to be taken away from you. You ain't going to be able to enjoy your life. Yeah, that's who I was talking about. Yeah, him. Yeah, Jefferson, South Carolina. Tashuva. Yeah, Tashuva. Yeah, their community probably might be bigger than straightway. Pastor David Roberts, Jefferson, South Carolina, another Hebrew Israelite community. Yeah, their channel is called Yah Victory Tashuva. That's the name of their channel, Yah Victory Tashuva. Mm-hmm. Yep. Or Brother Ringo asks, what is the name of Dowell's leader who died? The man he learned from. I'm hearing he did some bad things. I think it's R.G. Stair. I think they called him Brother R.G. Stair. He was a Gentile. R.G. Stair, I think. R.G. Stair. Matter of fact, let me see if I could Google him right quick. Let me make sure, because I want to be corrected. I don't want to get it messed. Let me see. Hold up. R.G. Stair. Yeah, Brother Stair, Ringo, Brother Stair. Just type in Brother Stair. Ralph Gordon Stair, also known as Brother R.G. Stair, or simply known as Brother Stair, was an American minister and evangelist. Yeah, he was born in May 3rd, 1933, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and he died April 3rd, 2021, in Canonsburg, South Carolina. Yeah, R.G. Stair. His name is Ralph Gordon Stair, also known as Brother R.G. Stair. So if you want to touch base on that on your future content, Brother Ringo, that's who Pastor Dowell learned under. Well, let me take a drink of water. Yep. That's who he learned under. R.G. Stare. Mm-hmm. Yep, he passed away in April 3rd, 2021. Mm-hmm. Yep, R.G. Stare, Ralph Galton Stare, also known as Brother R.G. Stare, or simply known as Brother Stare. Mm-hmm. That's who that's who Dowell learned under. Right. Mm-hmm. What? So Brother Odell Hildendorf said I was living on the community there 1994. Why? What? Like I say, I pray more people come forward, tell their testimonies, Mm-hmm. Stare was an old pervert. Stare was an old pervert. There's video on the net about him and Dowell in court. What? Wow. Oh yeah, you see some of the brothers and sisters in the chat. Oh yeah, they coming forward, with certain things. Yeah, that's what we learned under Kabir. Yeah, then Kabir he threw away his whole family to join Straightway. A former NFL player, Kabir. What's the name of his ministry? Is Overcome? I believe so. Let me check. Let me see. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Overcome Ministries. I believe so. Yeah. The legal name was Faith Cathedral. Okay. The legal name was Faith Cathedral. But yes, also named as the Overcomer. Yep, that's what we learned under R.G. Stare. Mm-hmm. The guy was wicked. No wonder Dowell is doing the same thing. It's the same guy. Wow. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yep. That's what we learned, another. Like they say, he learned. Yep. I have a lot of work to do now, shaking my head. Oh yeah. Keep up the good work, Ringo. Keep up the good work, because he can't stop you. He can't stop nobody, He can't stop nobody. Because people need to be aware of this, what's going on. He's leading these people astray. He's leading a lot of people astray. He got them in prison, spiritual prison and physical prison. You see, he wants to see people, oh, you're going to live debt free. You don't have to pay no mortgage. You don't have to pay no rent. But you're going into a worse of bondage. You're going into a worse of bondage. Right, exactly. Thomas, I am an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Can I be a spiritual Chinese if I confess it? Huh? Go to China and try to pull it. Man, they gonna be like, get out of our country. They gonna probably throw you in jail for saying something like that. Real talk. Go to China and say I'm a spiritual Chinese. You don't speak the language. You don't learn. Even if you could learn the culture. Or for example, if you even could speak fluent Chinese, learn the culture, eat like them, cook like them, you gonna say I'm a spiritual Chinese. They gonna look at you and laugh at you. They might deport you out the country. Especially the Japanese, they gonna be like, you're not Japanese. They take pride. They go, you're a gaijin. You're not Japanese. You gaijin. You gaijin. Oh yeah, you can't go to Japan saying I'm spiritual Japanese, and you can't pull that. I don't care. You can watch all the anime. You can watch all the Dragon Ball Z episodes, Naruto episodes. You can watch a whole marathon of anime. They gonna laugh at you because I bet you the traditional Japanese, they probably look down on people that watch anime in Japan, you know. And then you go into that country and bigging that up, man. They gonna even look at you even sideways. What's good, Private C? Yeah, I've been live going on 2 hours. Got to hit the notification bell. Sometime YouTube, they mess with the notification bell. That's why y'all got to, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because, YouTube, sometimes they play with people's channels. They unclick them notification bells. They mess with the views, but it's all good, though. It's all good. Got a full house, Shout out to everybody that's tuning in, watching. Yeah. Yep, that's who you learn from. That's who you learn from. RG Stare. Mm-hmm. Yep. And they could be spiritual Israel if they confess it. What? Man, he tripping. He's saying that because he want to, he know that, the other nations, they got resources. That's why he said, that's why he have these Gentiles and other nations, living on straight because they come in with resources. Because let's keep it a buck. He can't have the majority of Negroes, so-called Negroes, which, Israelites, because our people will pick up on the BS quickly. Let's keep it a buck. So-called black people, man, we gonna pick up on that buffoonery quick. We out of here. Come on now. We out. Are you having me working for free? Oh, I'm out of here, man. The average Negro, man, he gonna be. I'm out of here. I'm going back. I'm going back to St. Louis. I'm going back to Louisiana. I'm going back to Arizona. I'm going back home. Yep, history repeats itself. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yep. So RG Stare started his community in 1979. Wow. Wow. That's what it seems like. He's following the same blueprint, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Bingo. Yep. Dowell took the Gentiles mindset and brainwashed the people with it. Yeah, he's leading a lot of people astray. He's leading a lot of people astray. And he's too blind. He don't care. Because he's building his heaven. And I seen one of Ringo's earlier comments. So he having them building him a castle. He having them men building him a castle. He think, we gonna have to call it like some people calling him Pharaoh. Dowell, he's acting like a Pharaoh. He want his heaven. He want to build his own heaven, his own kingdom, the kingdom of Dowell. Let me tell y'all something. Pastor Dowell probably already know he's not going to go to the kingdom. So that's why he's building this kingdom on earth. You see a lot of wicked leaders, they know they're not going to end up going to the kingdom of heaven, Yah's kingdom or Yeshua's kingdom. So they'd rather build a kingdom on earth right now. They'd rather build a kingdom in the land of the living. He ain't no different from these prosperity pimps. Like T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Joel Osteen, and all these other big name titles in the Christian pastors, And I bet you some of their members probably watching this stream. Because I know they tuning into Ringo stuff. They tune into all content creators that's talking about it. Yep. But yeah, people better wake up. That was no different from Nature Boy. Yeah, he gave him life, Nature Boy. I heard they gave him life, Nature Boy. Oh yeah, Nature Boy, he was a trip. He was on some bugged out stuff. Had them women fighting on beach for him, man. That was disturbing. That was so disturbing when I seen that. Had them young women, them sisters fighting each other damn near like a Mortal Kombat match. Fighting for his affection, man. That was just some disturbing stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Life plus 10 years. Yeah, they gave him life. Yeah, they gave him. He ain't getting out of there. You know, he's not getting out of there. Yeah, allegedly, yeah, he was accused of assaulting a woman. Yep. Mm-hmm. I got stories about Stare. Okay. Odell said he had stories about Stare. All right. Yeah, he was leaving the cult. That's crazy though. You came in and you gotta give your whole paycheck to Pastor Dowell and ask for allowance. You a grown man, gotta ask another man for allowance. You can't live off $100 a month. You cannot. Even if you by yourself, even if you're a single person by yourself, you can't live off $100 a month. You cannot. Because in this day and age, $100 bill, that's a dollar bill. That's a dollar bill, man, $100 bill. $1,000 is $100. You easily go through $1,000 like it's nut. Especially after you pay your bills. Because the bills, that's what the majority of it's gonna go to, your bills. What the heck? Hold up. A young woman and man got married. Stare wouldn't let them have sex for a year. Then he will approve them getting married. What? Hold up. Man. Then I heard, so he was denying them from getting intimate. How he can't control what they, man. Then I heard like the men are straight way, they gotta get Pastor Dowell for permission to bed their wives. You know, if they want to get it in with their wife, they gotta ask Pastor Dowell to get it in with their wives. That's crazy. That's weird. That's just straight up weird. Why he should be concerned about what married couples doing? He got about 3-4 wives, Pastor Dowell. Why you want to control what the men doing with their wives? You know, they in the mood, they gotta satisfy their wives, just like their wives gotta satisfy them. But they gotta ask permission, like you they daddy, Papa Drunko, Papa Dowell, Big Daddy Drunko, Papa Drunko. Shucks, that's crazy. A sister Stacy, I still remember her. There was a sister Mary. He was visiting also. Okay, that's crazy. They couldn't be intimate for. They was all so he was married, right? They was a married couple, but he didn't allow them to get intimate for a year. What? That's crazy. Hey, that's a call, baby. That's a call. Yeah, that's a straight up call. Straight up call. A Pastor Timothy daughter who lived that overcomer. All right. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff gonna come to the light. Like I said, what's done in the dark shall come to the light, and straightway will be exposed for his wickedness. But all right, I'm about to get off of here. I've been on here for 2 hours. You know, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Much thanks to everybody. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Like, share, subscribe. You know, hit the notification bell. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for the night. It's about 2 hours. You know, because I gotta get me something to eat for supper. You know how it is when you get hungry. Gotta get you something to eat. Good stream, bro. Salute. Salute, Ringo TV Reaction. Salute to you, bro. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. Like I said, I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. His brother Moshe Ben Yahuda Israel, but it's simply Og Ben, Moshe Ben, simply Og Ben. Some people call me Og Ben for short. You don't have to say the whole thing. I ain't one of these Israelites. You gotta say the whole thing, up. You gotta say Moshe Ben Yahuda Israel, or I ain't gonna acknowledge. I don't go like that. If you want to say Og Moshe or Og Ben, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Because that's what one of my day one ox that support my channel, Monster Moshe. Shout out to Monster Moshe. He called me Og Ben. He was the one who came over that Og Ben. Yeah, I'm gonna just call you Og Ben or Og Moshe. I said, that's cool. You can call me Og Ben. Like I told him, I said, I ain't one of those. I'm just a brother. There ain't no big eyes and no little U's. I ain't one of these Israelites. Well, you gotta say the whole thing. I ain't looking for no titles. I'm just a brother. I'm just trying to get it right like the next man or woman, in this struggle we call life. Straight up. But all righty. But yeah, if I do future streams, brother Odell, you can tell more stories about Stare, RG Stare, or if you want to go to another platform and tell your stories, do that as well. Because yeah, that's who he learned under RG Stare. Mm-hmm. Yep. Going to get heat from Straightway Camp. Dowell hates the mention of Sarah. Man, they can't do nothing to you, Odell, because the scriptures say, fear the one that could destroy both soul and body in hell. And we know that's the Most High Yah. They just meant they can't do nothing to you, Odell. And they ain't stupid. If they try to harm you, Odell, they know they ain't going to do that goes for any one of y'all. They not going to do y'all nothing. They can't do nothing to none of y'all. Because the Most High sees things. They ain't stupid. All they could do is make response videos and talk noise and all that. They're not gonna harm nobody. They ain't stupid. They ain't stupid. I'm just saying. So, Odell, you have nothing to worry about or fear, because the Most High gonna protect you in your shoes, man. It goes for every last one of y'all. It goes for every last one of y'all in the chat. Oh, okay. That's what's up. I'm not worried one bit like Dowell. I'm also an Army veteran and from Detroit, LA. Oh, it ain't gonna mess with you. You from the D? Oh, they ain't gonna mess with you then, old there. You from the D? All right. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. They ain't gonna try to do stupid things. That's right. Mm-hmm. But all right, fam, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Y'all have a blessed evening. Y'all be safe. Like I said, y'all just keep it righteous, enjoy your lives, and avoid joining these cults like slave way. Oops, straight way. All right, shalom and blessings. And I'm out of here.